Which here? I got up and made coffee. So good. What are you guys doing? Are you up? Are you rolling? What's going on, YouTube? I need glasses. Where's my glasses? Hold on. Let me find my glasses. I'll be right back. Okay. Hi, babe. So, hi, Cindy. So one of my clients was asking me, when I move everything off to the side, where does it go? So it goes right on this little table right here, where my glasses are. And those are just the spells for that night. And then they sit here, and underneath each skull I have, you know, sigils and stuff, and then they have, you know, my offerings and things like that. Anyways, I put them here just for the one night, and then the next day when I come out, I move them over to the working altars for their day 2, and then they stay there until they're done, and then when they're done, they usually go into the fire. Unless they're jars, then they have to be buried. But that's what I do with them. Oh my gosh, it's Loop. Where have you been, young lady? You've been gone. Are you better? You had the flu, right? You had the flu and now you're better. Is Loop better? Let's see if the pendulum will answer before you will. Is Loop better? Yes. Ah, says you're better. That is so funny. I'm glad you're better. I hate it when we don't feel good. It's not fun. I think that we shouldn't have to get sick. I think that we should not get sick. Only other people should. Guess I wasn't supposed to say that. Sorry. Either that or somebody's getting ready to come on the ghost radio. Huh. Just stay away from the camera. Go around this way. Woo. So tonight, I have a few things that I'm going to be doing. See, today's Thursday, right? So tonight, I'll be doing 2 love spells and maybe a honey jar. I'm not sure. I might wait and do 2 honey jars tomorrow. You can ask me a question. It doesn't have to be quick. Language. Am I saying bad words? I apologize. Present. The dogs are going crazy. So Hecate must be in the house. What's your question, sweetheart? What is it? Tell me. No. Yes. Why would you say no? I'm taking off my shoes. I forgot to take them off at the door. Going. I forgot to take them off at the door. I like to take them off at the door. Have you ever heard of Dream Tech. No. I haven't. Tell me, what is it? No. I'll Google it. We'll see if Google's faster than you. A-D-R-A-M. A-D-R-A-M. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, oh. He's very pretty. He's a sun god, was from the sun god, related to Moloch. In later times is associated with Moloch. So he's a demon. And I love his peacock feathers. I'll show you guys what he looks like. He's very, very interesting. Why? Oh, you know what? I'm not scrolling. I just got big energy. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Sal. Hi, Loon. Oh my goodness, we're going crazy. My thing's working now. I wasn't scrolling at all, and now it's going crazy. I'm trying to find out. I had a dream with him. You did? Good morning. Hello, darling. It wasn't a good dream. Oh, sorry. Hi, Salma. Hi, Luna. How do you say that? Lunella's Corner. Hi, Rosa. When doing the torchbearer initiation, do you have to use Hecate main sigil on red candles? Police. Yes. I would. With your blood on that sigil. I would if I were you. It's very fun. Let's see. Hi, Nikki. Yeah, I would definitely, if you're going to be doing, I do everything with her and through her. Yeah, for me, it's a give. And I usually use red candles for her, though, when I do that, yeah. Or I put, depending on the ritual or this whatever I'm doing, or I'll get a virgin sigil of hers. Like, I'll show you. I draw it out because, let me tell you why. I have printed ones that are beautiful. I have one right there. And sometimes I use the printed ones. But when I'm going to use her in a casting or something like that, she likes the energy coming from your body through your hand drawing it. And then I put my offering on there. And so, put that there. So I either would use a virgin sigil, which means one that doesn't already have blood on it. You know, it's a brand new one. And then use that and put your blood on it. Because you should be doing everything through her, in my opinion. In fact, I just did a thing on that. Yeah. I just went through this with my Queen of Hell group. Do you have the Queen of Hell book? You're doing the Torchbearer. Yeah, definitely that initiation. You should have 2 of them. You carve her sigil on each candle. You put your blood on it. You have it already oiled 16 times with sandalwood oil, I believe. And then you have 1 in each hand. And yeah. Mm-hmm. If I remember correctly. Oh yeah, you got it from the book. Of course. Yes, it's awesome. I did that one a couple of times. But yeah, you should definitely be doing that. And then from then on, any rite and ritual that you do, you should always, that's a give. Like, you don't necessarily have to put it in a candle, like I said, but you always will use her sigil or something with your blood on it. Either carve it in a candle or have it on her sigil, or whatever you have that you're, whatever, it depends on what it is. But yeah, I would definitely recommend that you of course. Red candles for Hecate's, right? Yes. Yep. For the ritual, yes. She likes red. She likes green. This is the torchbearer. She's asking about the torchbearer. And that one, you are supposed to use red candles. Sometimes she likes green candles. It just, I even give her purple sometimes. She has purple on her altar right now. And she has green on this altar. A green candle on this one for her. And Lucifer's red candle is going crazy right now. He likes to play with the wax. Want to join your Queen of Hell group? You have to get on the Blue Witch Coven page on Facebook, and then say in there, Blue Witch, I want to join the Queen of Hell group. And then you can either post a picture of you holding the book or send it to me through Messenger, and then I'll put you in. We're doing recaps right now, where we're going back and reviewing all the stuff that we've done. We're like on chapter 10, I believe. Because we have a lot of new people coming in, and we kind of skipped over a few things. When I got sick, everything kind of got a little, we browsed through some things quickly, and so we're doing a recap this week, and then we'll be back on track if we're ready. No one's in any hurry, and we've been kind of rushing through. Hey, sweet tea. We've been kind of rushing through, and so we're going to kind of slow down a little and take our time and go through the book. And it's really fun and a good way to stay on task when you're in a group, I think, because then you're more likely to open the book and do your studies when you don't feel like it, if you have class tomorrow, or the next day, and you're like, oh, I got to get this reading done. It's not that it's a lot of reading, it's just that you're absorbing all that knowledge, and sometimes it's kind of hard to absorb it. And so when you have a group of people that are all doing the same thing as you, their energy is better, and it's cool. It helps you stay on task. Helps me anyways. I'm a bit of a pain in the ass because I have all the books, and so I'm like, dipping into all of them. Oh, what does this one say? Oh, what is this? Oh, look at this badass. And then when things happen, I try to go in and find it. And then I'm like going through all the books. And sometimes I know that Mark says, and he likes for people to start at the beginning and work your way through. Some things don't apply to you, so obviously you're not going to do the things that don't apply to you. But as far as rituals go, he likes to do that. Sometimes Hecate will have me do a ritual, and then what is that? And so then I go through when I go through the book, I'll go through the books and find it. Just popping in to say hi, Tallulah. Thanks for stopping by to say hello, you busy bee. How is school? How's your job? Are you doing good? Are you still going to do the good magic book someday? Yeah, I am so looking forward to doing that group. I just have a couple of bugs that I'm working out right now in the other group, and I think that will really help in the new group. And so once I get everything settled and everything, I think everybody for the most part has their books. And so I really want to do it, but I think I'm going to do it a little differently than I'm doing the Queen of Hell. I think I'm going to have it like, hi, sweetie, how are you? Hey, Blue, do you have any advice on contacting demons? Sure, you just call them up and you're like, hey, what's up? I don't know if I should buy the other two, but waiting for Hecate to tell me I need them. That's a good idea. Have I done something to you? No, sweetheart, you have not. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, contacting demons. Hi, Blue. Do you have any advice on contacting demons? Okay, well, it depends on who you're trying to contact. And do you know the evocations, the invocations? What are you wanting from this demon? What is your purpose for, you gotta, like, I don't know. They're all different. And so it depends. The energies are different. Who do you normally work with? Where are you? Like, I'm in the primal current. Some people are Wiccan. Some people are Luciferians. Some people are, I don't know. I mean, like, what do you do? What's up? It depends, sweetie. That question could have a lot of answers. A lot. If you want just the basic, I would suggest that I'm wanting to reach out to energy. I'm just eclectic. Oh, well then I would get all the information on the demon that you're wanting to reach out to. Get all their information, do your homework, find out what they can help you with, what their colors are, what they like to drink, what color, all that stuff, and get it all together. Write a nice evocation, get it in your circle, get their sigil, put your blood, read the evocation, put your blood on it, on their sigil, and read the evocation and meditate on them, and meditate on their sigil, and then go from there. What does being in the primal current mean? It means that means that we're in the primal current. Like primal craft is an ancient form of witchcraft, and it's very pure and powerful, and basically like your trident, like you have a trident, right? Hecate, Lucifer, and Belial are the points, okay? And then you're the one at the bottom. You're the point at the bottom, and then they give you power and energy through that. And um it's just a different kind of magic. It's a different kind of witchcraft. It's, to me it is. To me it's completely different than what other people experience. It's more like we have a direct line with the gods, and we can flow with them easily, just like drifting through space. And so that's what it is. Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting tons of energy tonight, and so I am expecting to have some time. Let me see, what did I miss? I miss Kelly saying, hi Kelly! It's amazing. This coffee's so good. It's really good. Aren't you guys glad I don't have a speaker right here so you can't hear me gulping my coffee? Oh, that's funny shit. Hello, Redaz. Redaz? Hi, Redaz. Reds. Sorry. Is it Reds or Redaz? Oh, good night, Loop. Thanks for getting on and saying hello. Hi, Litza. DW. Sorry. I will butcher a name every time. It never stops with me. Ever. How do you know if you're in it? It's not a stupid question at all. Okay. Let's see. How do you know you're in it? Well, for one, Hecate will tell you. She's with you all the time. You can feel the energy pushing through you. She tells you things. She shows you things. She teaches you things. She'll make things show up around you, like birds, owls, you know, the usual stuff. But how do you know if you're a primal? Well, basically, if you're with Hecate, you're primal. She protects her children if someone comes to harm you. Yes. I know she does. I've seen her do it. Mm-hmm. She will fucking destroy them. How long did it take you to contact your first spirit? The very first time I tried. A couple minutes. Before I even started, usually. But I'm a medium, and so they're always around me, and it's different for me, I guess. Like, when I started going through my awakening, well, they've always bugged me, spirits have always bugged me and been around me. Peek, are you peeking? But I couldn't see them. But when I went through my awakening, I started being able to see them and hear them, and it was it was terrifying. And that's when Hecate came, and she was like, no. you're not fucking with her. And she just kind of handled it and made them stop terrorizing me. And then when I had enough, she let me deal with it until I said, okay, I surrender whatever's happening. Whatever, I grounded myself, I meditated, and then I just kind of I just did it. I just said, okay, Hecate, I'm yours. Whatever you want to do with me, do it. I'm done. I got nothing left in me. Crown, he said, crown. And I posted the crown as my thumbnail tonight. Yes. And the clock. But yeah, but as far as demons go, I never tried to contact a demon. Belial was my first. Well, that's not true. They've come to me in the astral planes, but I've never, I do it now all the time, but I've never, in the beginning, I never tried to call one and ask them to come. You said you already know about that, Sweet Tea, so you said you know all about it, and then you removed your comment. I saw it. But anyways, when I first started working with Belial, I was sitting there and some shit was going down in the spirit realm with one of my ancestors. And someone had bound her in the spirit realm. And so I was pissed. And I said, are they working with, Belial to Hecate? And she said, I don't know, ask him yourself. And then boom, he possessed me just like that. And then I was just like, holy fuck. And kind of almost knocked me out of my chair. And he stayed in me and with me for days. And I've been with him and in love with him ever since. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Hi, Sue. Do you think Hecate... Okay. How long did it take you? Griselda. I love your name, Griselda. I just call you Zelda, okay? I did a Hecate empowerment offering spell to Goddess, and the next day in front of my back door was 2 dead... What? Cracked, yolked, half-born baby birdie eggs. Can these eggs be used in a spell, or should I bury it? I would bury it. Well, my first response would be to definitely use them in a spell, but I would suggest that you give them an honorable burial. Because I'm learning and I'm growing, and not put every dead thing I find in a jar. What do you mean, the Eye of Horus? Oh man, spiteful, try to harm me. What? I was so upset. My mom called me the following day saying something exploded on him to burn him up. I was impressed. If it's just karma, there's no such thing as karma, sweetheart. Kathy, wow. Anything else you see in my photo that I don't know? No, that's it. You're just trying. Okay, sweet tea, here's the deal with you, okay? I think this is only my opinion, and you can take it or leave it. I don't care. It's just for you. Okay? I think the reason that everything you try doesn't work, how you say everything you try doesn't work, and that everything backfires on you, and you take the baths and they scream in your face and they're always there, and this and that and this and that. And I think it's because you're trying to be in the wrong path. Okay, Kathy, hang on. I think that you're supposed to be studying the Egyptians. I don't. It's not here, sweetie. I'm scrolling all the way up. I don't see it. It's not here. There's nothing. I don't know what happened. I just looked. I just went all the way up, Kathy, and there's nothing. There's nothing. Copy, cut, and paste, or whatever. So I'm a child of Hecate. I don't look. I never told you you were. I told you that you had markings, and you do. But that picture that you posted is the Eye of Horus. 3:15 a.m. Kathy, it's not there. It's not there, sweetie. Sorry. You'll have to relook. You'll have to repost it. This is not there. Sometimes that happens, you guys. Sometimes you guys will post things and then it doesn't show up and then it's just not there. How do you know it's Hecate? So what is the subject now for this live chat for all of us to listen to what I missed? So sorry. That's okay. We're just chatting about this and that. Whatever questions. This is Blue Witch just answering questions. Apparently. Christine M, my girl. It's okay. So glad I got out of bed and caught you a second night in a row. Get motivated. Anyways. Heck yeah. So, sweet tea, I'm not saying who you are and who you aren't. I'm just saying that that thing you posted looked exactly like the Eye of Horus. I don't know who follows you around. I don't know who you see or what's going on. And I don't know that you know. Because according to you, they don't talk to you. You don't get any messages from them or anything. And so you're just looking at something and going, oh, that must be. And you don't know who it is. So I would suggest that you look into the Egyptians and that magic and see if it feels like home to you. And then you will know if that's where you belong. How do you take those pictures? You get in the front of the mirror and then you turn off all the lights. You hold it up like this and you take the picture with your flash on. What's your advice for empaths? You're screwed, man. Empaths have it bad. You feel everything. It's horrible. I would just learn to meditate, ground yourself, and learn that when certain things come to you and if it's not yours, you have to learn how to push it back and say, that's not mine, get off of me, and send it, go back to where you came. And just learn how to use your energy and your balance and your grounding to push stuff off of you that isn't yours. And you have to learn to recognize that. And it's just practice. You know, it's a horror. It sucks. I know. Anyways, so true. You have to do a lot of meditation for sure. Yes. That's right. Really tough. It can be used as a great tool in your path if you learn how to control it and how to read it. If you can learn how to read it, you can use it to help you in your path. But it's going to take a lot of practice. Oops. I hate when people touch me. I know. You get used to it. Lucifer likes to touch me, and when he does, it gives me goosebumps, and so I always know it's him. But um, when I first, hi Roberta, when I first started, working with him, he would go like this, and then goosebumps would go right across my face, on my skull, like I could feel them. I could feel them on my brain, like all the way through, and it was just like, whoa, it was wild. And so you just, it's just like any other ability. You've got to learn how to aware of you accuse. You just have to learn how to, you know, think of it as a muscle. Oh, thank you, Roberta. I know that's not true, but thank you for saying that. Later. You are. I feel like I've done everything I could do to help you, but you at some point you're just gonna have to figure it out. I think I've been trying to help you for a year now, and I don't think we've gotten anywhere. Thank you, Zelda. Hi, Grey Witch. What are you doing? Grey Witch sent me songs. He was serenading me. Thank you. What? Ooh, he said somebody committed. I'm sorry. That sucks. It's not that I don't care or I don't want to help you anymore, sweet tea. It's just that I just don't have anything left to help you with. There's nothing I could do for you. I've already helped you. I've already done everything I could possibly give you. Every tool I have, I've told you, I've given you everything, and nothing works for you. And the only reason that makes sense to me why it doesn't work for you is because you're not a primal witch. You're on a different path, and you're trying to fit in where you don't go. And so it just keeps spitting you out. Translation. And I'm not trying to be offensive or mean. I'm just saying, like, you're just not in the current. You never told us your last name Hecate gave you. Ha ha! Finally, someone caught on. You changed the subject. Never said. Oh, Rosa. You are a smart cookie. It does work just saying I told you recently. Anyways, so I'm not telling. It's a secret. It's a secret. I changed my mind. I decided I don't want to tell. Let's just say you guys already know what it is. It's top secret. Yep, top secret. A few people know. A few of my close friends know, and classified. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, I don't think I wanna broadcast it out on YouTube just yet. It's very beautiful, and I'm very thankful and grateful that she gave it to me, and I just want to keep it. I want to share it. No. Yeah, you're not on it for a reason. You need to get a book on the Egyptian stuff. How do I find out what kind of witch I am? I don't know. What are the things that you're interested in? What are your passions? What part of magic are you attracted to the most? Where do you feel like, when you're practicing, where do you feel like is the most comfortable place for you? When you're doing spells, when you're doing rituals, when you're doing things like that. Yeah, we need to hook Sweet Tea up with an Egyptian person who knows about Egyptian stuff. Because I would like to encourage you to grow and find the path that you're supposed to be on. You're very stubborn. So I have to be strong with you. Whew. Man, girl. I know you have the book, and I'm not opposed to you learning the Queen of Hell. You've been doing it on your own this whole time. You didn't want to be in the group, you said. So I don't know why you want to be in the group now. I love crystals, herbs, and not magic. Me too. I love not magic. It's so fun. Hecate taught me that. It's very powerful. I do it different than other witches, though. Someone sent me a clip of another YouTube witch doing not magic, and it meant like the complete opposite of what I was doing. And I laughed because I was taught by the goddess, and so I'm pretty sure that I'm doing it the way I'm supposed to be doing it. But, you know, she wasn't a primal witch, so it's okay. So energy. I have always loved darker magic and find myself drawn in a lot of different directions. Yeah. Well, it sounds like that you're just really trying to find your path. And that's awesome, and I encourage you to continue doing that until you find your place. This new medium told me that I have a black figure woman with me, and told me I have two sides to pick the path. And she also, that medium also told you that you are not a witch. So anyways, if you want to talk to me, I'm on Facebook. I'll introduce my friend to you. Sweet Tea, look up Karmic. But you said she said that same thing to you, so, and that was just 2 weeks ago. Anyway, Sweet Tea, you're always opposing everything that is said, so I don't know. I can't help you anymore. You're gonna have to find someone who knows about Egyptian magic. I don't. Nope. I do not. I can't help you. You always say one thing and then you say something else. You contradict yourself a lot. And so I think that you're just using energy. My energy. And I say that in love and sage. How How do you write a personal evocation? Well, I wrote one for Clinic when I did my evocation with Clinic because Belial brought him to me and introduced me to his energy, and then I was stupid and acted like an idiot, but I was like just happy to meet him and happy to be him for him to come into my temple and meet me, and I kind of made a fool out of myself like I always do. And then anyways, quit using my quit. All right, there you go. Okay, so I wanted to do a personal prosperity with him. That was the reason that Belial brought him to me, because I'm getting ready to purchase some property that Hecate has brought to me, and so I had to try to put the puzzle together. Anyway, so I pulled I've done several evocations in the past, and so I just kind of used some of the same terminology from the other evocations, but only changed it around through the research that I did on that specific, being. Like, I knew that he is the king of wealth of this, realm, and that he can bring, wealth and riches and all these things. So you just pull together all their energy, and then you just write it. I evoked him through the trident because I'm a primal witch, and so I did it through the power of the trident. That way I'm always protected. Whenever I do any evocations, I always do it through the trident, through the current of the primal craft, because that way I'm covered, and that's what I do. So I just wrote one, with his name in it. I set up this table right here for him. I put his candles there. I had like some biscuits or something there for him, and a thing of whiskey, and a little thing of whiskey, and that's what I did. Okay, let me see. I'm glad Cindy just commented, because I have never heard of that. I'm actually gonna look into that myself. Cool. Comedic. I think my messages are not too long. That's why you're not getting them. What did your box just say? They are bugging me about getting married, I think. Let's see. Okay. It's being very strange. Oh, he said supervisor, therapy, explanation, changing court, husband. And then he left. Hi, Cheryl. All right, Kathy, let's see what we could find. Let me see, Kathy. No, it's just not there. I don't know what's happening with your messages, sweetheart, but they're not showing up at all. They've been dropping marriage hints at you for a while. Christine and Kelly. And Grey Witch. He's not on here, so you guys. Cheers. No, you're not blocked, sweetheart. Why in the world? Ha ha ha. No, if you were blocked, I wouldn't see that. Am I blocked? Marriage trap. Yeah. Well, I don't have a problem with getting married to WM. If you like it, then you put a ring on it. I missed what happened, but I see marriage. Yeah, the spirits have been after me about getting married. We are coming up spring, love and marriage. Sorry, I was lighting incense. What did I miss? The spirit box and the girls are giving me a hard time about getting married, and I know you were giving me a hard time about getting married the other day too. We actually talked about it today at lunchtime a little bit. I brought it up. He was ignoring me, so I thought it was a good time to bring it up. It's true. He was. And so I was like, oh, this is a good time to bring that up. I know. Aw, I'm glad that you enjoy it. I know it's kind of all over the place, and we have no rhyme or reason here. We just go. We just do it. Right? That's the best time to talk about things that you're not crazy about talking about, is when they're ignoring you, and then you're just like, hey, just hurry up and get married. What's the rush? We have the rest of our lives. Get married? Ha ha. Me and my fiance want to get married, but college is in the way. That's right. Well, we're talking about the property, and we're going to talk to some financial advisors and stuff and see what's the best way to go about it and stuff, because well, you know, we just want to do the right thing. Lucifer, he always plays with his wax. Don't rush it. Yeah, Blue. Don't make me do a spell, laughing out loud. Yeah, I'm not rushing anything. We're good. We're happy. We're okay. It's all good. But if we do get married, I want to go on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise. I love being near the ocean. I miss it. Sometimes I don't usually miss it until I'm there, and then I'm like, oh, I miss this, because I was born in California, and so for me, I think if you're going to do it, you should do it next year when you go on vacation. Yeah. Why not go on a cruise? Anyways, I know. I'm too busy. That's the problem. Happiness comes first, and everything else will follow when it's time. It's about the timing. Yep. It will happen when it's supposed to. I'm really trying to ask for advice about being an empath, because it can be crippling. I don't want to leave my house. Oh, I hear you. Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm a hermit. I only have a couple places in town that I can go to, and even then sometimes I get jumped. So it's hard. You got to avoid busy places, and if you live in a city, you're fucked. So I can't even stay at a freaking hotel. You know, we went in. My boyfriend has a fifth wheel, and so when we go places, we take the fifth wheel, because I can't stand being in hotels because I'll sit there in bed all night long and watch freaking spirits crawl around on the floor and stare at me, and weird things happening to me the whole time. So it's really hard. Do you have advice on attracting clients? I just want to start with simple readings, but I'm not sure where to start. Um, I don't know. When I started, I really didn't plan on having clients through YouTube. I just was going to, I was just going to like do herbs, show how to make the potions and stuff like that. And then to me, it was just a way to, um, express myself and share my gifts. Because nobody else is like me around here. Like I have I can't be around anyone. Nobody understands me. I had no one to relate to. Everyone's different, and I would be like, oh, I got to take a picture with a baby ghost today, and they look at me like I'm fucking crazy. And so things happen. Oh my gosh, I was driving today and everybody's aura just like lit up, and I could see these beautiful lights all around them. You can't just say that to people who are muggles. They look at you and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I had one friend who had no abilities. She's a muggle, and I would go over there and I would just like tell her all this cool shit that was happening, and she'd go, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, oh my gosh. Seriously. Delilah? Now she's messaging me and driving me crazy. Anyways, so it's really difficult. Yeah, it's hard. You gotta try to find a relation with something and someone so that you can share all the beautiful, wonderful things that you're experiencing as you go through this path. And to me, that's what YouTube was. I just wanted to share it with everyone because I thought it was, and still do think it's the most beautiful thing ever. It's beyond anything that most people experience, and you just I just feel so honored and blessed to be here and to be a daughter of Ikate and Lucifer and Belial, and they're my family. And so and I get to share them with everyone in YouTube. And so to me, there's nothing better. And so you have to get to a place where you can do that, where you're just about wanting to share your experiences and do things, and then it'll grow from there. That's the best. As far as getting clients, they'll feel your love for your gift. They'll feel the energy. They'll be like, oh, look at how beautiful she loves it so much. The energy's so pure. And people feed off of it, and that's fine because I am aware of that, and I'm getting a ton of energy right now. And so you just have to, be able to open up and share things with people, and it'll all just come. It'll just fall in place. Okay, let's see. Let me back up. What did I miss? You need that necklace that blue makes. Oh, for protection, yeah. I don't have to wear it anymore, but I normally wear, Lucifer has one on. I'll show you guys. So I make these. I don't know if you can see it. See Lucifer's right here. And it has his sigil on it. And then I put a coin on the back to like hold the energy. and I have them for protection. I used servitors for protection against spirits so that I could go out in public. I will sit in my car, call my servitors, put them around me, tell them don't let anyone, put a net. They would put an energy net over me so that no one can get to me. I've had to do many things on my path to keep spirits off of me. And yeah, and it can be really hard as far as being, having to deal with the spirits and the energy. And every once in a while, one will get through and I'll get jumped, and then I get pissed. I'm so sorry for you. That's what I go through. It's helpful knowing I'm not the only one. Much love, my baby blue. Yeah, I only have one friend that I could talk to about the nightmares I used to get. Oh my gosh. I would get terrible nightmares too. They're just showing you what happened and you're seeing it through their eyes. And so it's not literally you. It took me so long to learn that. And then once I learned that, I was okay with it. But then I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm going to learn to cross you guys while I'm awake, and then I don't have to do it. And then all the mediums attacked me. They were like, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, really? Because I do it every fucking night. Before I go to bed, I'll sit there, I'll meditate, I open the door, and I cross them before I go to sleep, and then they don't bother me. I know, GM. It is not easy sending my love to you. Sorry, guys. There's so... I feel the positivity from your advice, Blue. Got goosebumps. Aww. I have an opioid addiction problem, and I overtook this month. I prayed to Hecate that I would do my 2 days, just 2 pills. When I first started on this path, I had chronic pain disease. I had fibromyalgia really bad, and so I was on those pills too. And she was like, no, that's not gonna work. You gotta get rid of that shit. And so she had me meditating and opening all my chakras, and then making the energy balls. And then I just started stuffing them in myself every day. I would start my day out like that. And she's like, do your meditation. And I just weaned myself off of them, and I don't have fibromyalgia anymore. It's gone. And I don't have to take, I'm not on any meds at all. 0. It with the occasional allergy pill because I'm allergic to dust. But good night, Christine. Love you. Sweet dreams. But yeah, so it happens. She'll shake you up. She will get you. She will get you where she wants you. That's for sure. Hi. Hang on a second. Interior stack zone will restriction refugee. Whew, man, I'm getting a lot of energy. Anyways, you guys, I've been on here for 1 hour and 6 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, get started on my spells for the night. Everybody is eagerly awaiting their castings to get done, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Strategic. And I will see you guys tomorrow.